message all over again. And I said it's a quick one. So what I was talking about is that my case is different. And what I mean by my case is different is you may be facing enemies today. I don't know what type of enemies you're facing, whether it's enemies from within or enemies from without, meaning other entities. You see, the enemy has a way of making sure that you can be at war from the inside or from the outside. You can be facing battles within or battles without, like what people are saying right now, that like our government has declared, I think it was last year, but one, that out of every 5 people, 1 has mental issues, or 1 is kind of mentally ill or something like that. So that is a battle from within, Maybe the process of triggering such things may have come from outside. But this is what I was saying, that my case is different. My case is different. How is my case different? One day I talked about this in a church, that my case is different. Other people may be, going broke, but my case is different. Why is my case different? My case is different because Jehovah God is my provider. Even in the times of famine, he will sustain me. My case is different. Look up Elijah when there is famine. The Bible says that the brook he was by the brook, he got water from the brook, and there was always meat that he got from the raven. Why? Because his case was different. Those that depend on the Lord, their case becomes a different case. Now, my case is different. When I'm sick, somebody may think that I'm going to die, that the disease is going to kill me. But my case is different. Why? Because the Lord Jehovah is God, my healer. He's Jehovah Rapha. He is my healer. My case is different. My case is different because of why? If I have no provision, he is my provider. My case is different. He's Jehovah, my protector. Like mountains are round about Jerusalem, so is God round about his people. He keeps me like the apple of his eye. So my case is different. My case is different because he is God who is on the throne, and he cannot be shaken, he cannot be dethroned. So I am secure because he is completely secure. And there's nothing bigger than him. Now, I was talking about Joseph. Joseph going to Egypt as a slave. They may have said that his brothers, we have gotten good riddance. We've gotten rid of the guy. He's done. But you are not done. For the steps of a righteous man are ordered of the Lord. You are only done if God says you are done. If he doesn't say you are done, you are not done. See, his case was a very different type of case. It was a unique case where the enemies kept on thinking that we have gotten rid of him, that we are punishing him. But every time they thought they were punishing him, they promoted him. They took him nearer to the desired ends of God. His case was being handled from a different place. They say, you will hear them saying, somebody says, why is this guy being released and he has done ABCD? And you will hear, it's above your pay grade, orders from above. So Egypt was not handling Joseph's case. His case was not being handled by the judge. His case was not being handled by those that brought accusations like Potiphar's wife or Potiphar himself. No, his case was being handled by Jehovah God, the judge mkuu, and how alikuwa anapeleka hii kesi, alikuwa anapeleka certain way that he knew that he had, the imprisonment was really, he was not being imprisoned, he was being positioned. And he was being positioned to get in place where he is going to meet his divine connector. And troubles may push you to your divine connector. Troubles may create a situation where you're going to get your divine connection. The environment for divine connection may not always be an environment of tranquility and happiness. You may meet your divine connector in prison so that the next phase of your life can start. Joseph did not go to Egypt to become a slave. He went there to become a minister. But yet, the process of becoming a minister led him to become a slave. So, many of people that are listening to me today you may also be experiencing the same, that you, like Joseph, are in a position where you're finding yourself imprisoned by debt, imprisoned by tiredness, fatigue, imprisoned by lack of direction, imprisoned by lack of the right environment, imprisoned by lack of resources, imprisoned by lack of the wisdom it takes to make the right decisions, imprisoned by that your goals and your targets have not yet been met, that you've been at it for so long, but you have not, clearly, found a breakthrough. You may be imprisoned by those, but you could probably be in training like Joseph, because Joseph was in training to handle big resources at Potiphar's house. He needed to get a micro environment or microcosm, a prototype or a simulation of how he is going to run Egypt by running a big farm or a big enterprise like Potiphar's enterprise. So when he was running that, he was learning how to become a great manager of resources, what to do, how to do the complexities in doing doing great business and running, the HR part of the management of how he's gonna run Egypt. You see. You are meant to be minister, but you find yourself a slave. That's a conundrum. That's a big one. That the minister is the slave. That the slave is the minister. You understand? There's no distinction between the two, because whatever skills you attain as a slave are going to help you serve as a minister. And many people, when they become bitter when they are slaves, they give up when they are slaves. When they give up when they are in the prison. And even when he was in prison, after meeting Pharaoh's man and interpreting his dream, yet still he had to wait for another 2 years. Don't give up, your day is coming. Habakkuk 2:2, I love Habakkuk 2:2 because it keeps on saying that when you get a vision, write it down, make it plain on paper that even a herald would run with it. Though it tarries, it shall surely come to pass. The dreams given to you by God are destined to happen. They are bound. It's an inevitability. They must come to pass. But my case is different. When others go down, my case is different. When others get locked out, my case is different. When others are giving up, my case is different. I have hope beyond the grave. I have hope. Like David, I believe it's David or Job, can get to quiet right now. But he says, the man of God says what? That I shall see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Not when I am dead, not when I get to heaven. I shall see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. May God bless you. May you experience goodness of God in the land of the living. Subscribe and follow for more of this type of message. May God bless you.